Well, you got one of the sisters here that's going to try to explain to y'all why some of these brothers are picking white women. But I will say this. White women is not really the people that brothers are picking. And I really wish y'all stop even just pointing at white women like that. But let's review it.
Somebody got to say it. And I'll be the to say it. Ladies, you want to know why our black men be choosing these white?
Oh, please tell us.
I'm tell you. See, black women will let men be men.
She said that will not let men be men, walking a God-given right of masculinity and leadership. Now, she's touching on it.
We're trying to force what we believe he should be on him. Then we when he want to be his own man.
So she also touching on pushing matriarchy. She's pushing that. And she's saying that basically the mouth. And that's one thing I said I can't stand on a good day is mouth. All that that's being smart mouth, the head shaking and all that got to get you told. That's something I could never deal with. I refuse to deal with something like that. And a lot of other bros refuse to deal with something like that.
We place restrictions on our love, our sex, our just everything that we are to him. We got restrictions on. Then we quick to say, go get your wife then. And then he go get him a wife. So this white man.
Never tell a man to go get another woman when he's trying to correct you. Because what that tells a man is I'm never going to be what you want me to be. So go out and get a woman that in my mind will do that, which in that response will be a white woman. But like I said, a lot of these brothers who are doing all the traveling actually are getting Latin American women. They're getting Asian women. You know, you got brothers that's also in the continent of Africa. You know, they're getting women in Africa too. And play, you know what I'm saying? So don't tell a man to go somewhere else. Correct yourself. But when you tell him go get somebody else, you letting him know I'm not going to correct myself. So you might well get somebody else. And then you get mad when you get left.
She letting that man be him. She see the potential in him, but instead of trying to force him to change, she the catalyst to that change. You notice every time a man go get him a wife, he act right, he ain't cheating, he ain't with no black bitches no more. See, the white don't nag him. She already appreciate the greatness in him. They got melanin in him. He's a and they know how to shut the up too. Oh, and they pay bills and buy shoes and y'all just too cheap to do all that. But don't cheat the mother.
Well, like I said, I ain't say it. This is the black woman saying all this. She know black women better than I do, right? But this the deal, right? These men you talking about don't cheat and all of that. A lot of times men, when they're quote unquote cheating at that point, is because they just don't even appreciate where they at. They're not happy where he at. When a man is happy where he's at, he's not going to do that. He's going to do what he was always in him to do, is to pay bills, you know, to provide, do things like that. Let me tell you something. When you just stop talking so much, stop being so smart mouth. Okay. It's nothing wrong with having your opinion on things. Trust me, men not right for everything that we do, but it's a way to talk to a man with respect. Don't be cussing him out. Don't be belittling him. Don't do that. Have a certain respect. And what these other groups have learned in a lot of times in their cultures for traditional families is that you don't belittle the man. But in our culture, it's okay to belittle the man, to put him down or call him all kind of things, or say things like the other one said in the video I did the other day. Well, I'm your wife. I ain't your mama.
What we married for?
I'm not your mama. I'm your wife.
What kind of crap is that? You understand what I'm saying? And as men get older, they're looking for what? Peace, tranquility, and love, and someone they could build with, especially as you get older. You don't have the energy no more to be dealing on that. You just don't have the energy. And you're going to go the path of least resistance. Now, you could say, well, that's weak. Don't matter what you say, because something's wrong with you. To put up with dysfunction and thinking that's normal, something's wrong with you. And I'm not saying all sisters are on that, because they're not. That is totally not true. Like I said, it's a lot of brothers that's going to Africa get women constantly. It's just the ones that's being promoted right now is the one that's going to Colombia and Brazil, but that's a small sliver of it. A lot of them are going to African countries and getting women all the time. Matter of fact, you know, y'all talk about some of the pushback that some of the passport guys are getting. But I remember I made a comment one time. So it's not even about Latin American women, actually. I made a comment. I said, okay, well, if you can't get a sister here, well, go. There's plenty of them in Africa you can go get. And I seen comments, well, why are you telling them to go to Africa to get women? Well, I thought it was the issue about staying within the community, right? Oh, no, because this and that. What about us? You know what I'm saying? So if you still have that attitude, well, what about us here? Well, step up. Step up. Speak to these guys. Break the ice. And be the best cook ever. Go to YouTube University and start cooking, right? Learn to cook from YouTube University. It's easy to do. And you'll stand out right then and there if you learn how to cook. You know, what if you say, you know what? I made some, what you like to eat? Oh man, I like this and that and the third. Really? All right. I'm gonna cook that for you. You really know how to stand out, ladies? Let's say you got your boyfriend. Say, hey, what time's your lunch? Oh, my lunch is this. Okay. Well, I'm gonna bring some lunch for you. I'm gonna cook and bring some lunch for you. When you show up there to the job, bring him his lunch and it's like warm, home cooked food. The dude's gonna be looking like, bruh, where you get her from? We ain't used to seeing women do this. And you do that, you do that for him a couple of times, or making sure he got a meal, a home cooked meal when he go to work. I'm telling you gonna stand out like this. And the dude's gonna tell him, bruh, you probably need to go ahead on and make sure you probably marry that one, bro, because she cooking for you. Like, we don't see no women come up here and bring no man no meal. Like, it's so many things that y'all ladies could do to make y'all stand out. Y'all think, some of y'all thinking of BBL and breast lifts and all this makeup and all that to make you stand out. No, it's men are simple and y'all still don't get it. Y'all still, but like that other sister said, a lot of y'all competing with other women constantly and looking at other women and seeing how they look versus how you look. You know, and that's what a lot of that come from. Cause I see comments too. Well, who say that we want to dress up for me? We do it for ourselves. No, you're not. You're doing it to compete with other women. Because if your job is, when you're dressing up to look good, is to what? If you don't have a man, it's to attract men. Let's call it what it is. Why you care about other women looking at you and thinking you look good or not? But would this sister say a lot of it is true? But the white women thing, nah. White women is actually last on the list for a lot of men. Just to be honest with you. I mean, most black men want women that have some sort of, culture, that season their food, they got some sort of, you know what I'm saying? I mean, let's call it what it is. That's why a lot of black men can easily do that with other groups versus, white women. But, they do what they do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not to say white women can't adapt, but, that's not first on Brothers' list. But y'all let me know what y'all think about what the sister say here about the brothers.